Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about, you know, this one thing that, you know, I think happens, but it doesn't happen. So on YouTube, you have these folks who believe they know what you need to do to get more followers, more watching time, more looking time, all this stuff. And they're like this. Oh, well, the first thing you need to do is do a real call to work. You need to make a real long saga and tell about everything you said and everything you did in your films. Then you gotta go through and you gotta look up good tags or whatever for your film. And it's not done yet. Because then you have to go around and make a really good likeness for it. Yeah, and I'm sure after that, that's called, and I'm sure, and I know after that, I probably have, that I need to do a lot of shifting work, right? How did you know that? But guess what? I don't like to do that stuff. And two, even if I had the time, and I and I and if I had the time or wanted to do that, I still would not do it because there still is no way to know if it actually works out or not. Because at the end of the day, if someone still doesn't watch my film after I do all that shit, why should I do it? You know, and don't tell me, oh, that's the grounds to why some folks get watched and some folks don't. Because if that's what you believe, then oh well. So my work doesn't get looked and watched as much as your work because you do all that shit to it. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, because you got to do all that stuff. And how did you learn to do all that stuff? It's not like you woke up one day and had all that wisdom. You probably watched someone else make a film talking about that too. And you thought, oh hell, what the heck? You thought, it worked out for them, it'll work out for me. But sadly, it did not work out for me, did it? So what will so what happens if it does not work out? What happens if you do all that and you still don't get the watching or the looking or more followers? Would any of these folks out there, would they be so forgiving to you? Would they be like this? Well, it didn't work out. I did all that, and you said I'd get a lot of looking and a lot of watching and a lot more followers. Well, it didn't work out. Well, I don't know what to tell you. You know, it might not work for everyone. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. It might not work for everyone. But for whatever grounds, you made it out like it would work for everyone. And I was the one telling you that it wouldn't work out for everyone. Well, I don't know what to say. You know, it works for me, and it worked for many other folks on YouTube. Yeah, well, it didn't work out for me. So I just blew all my time doing all that shit, and it didn't work. So now you see why I don't do any of that stuff, because I don't got the time for it, and I don't really care if I don't get a lot of watching or looking. You know, or I don't get a lot of followers. I know the YouTube layout and setup has never liked my work. Alright? And the only films that ever gotten big, for whatever grounds, I don't know why. Don't ask me. But when I tell you at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm happy with my work. And I'm going to stop listening to folks like you when you show up on YouTube making your film saying, I know how to get your YouTube channel, YouTube fairway big. Because you don't. Yeah, and at the end of the day, before I end this film, a lot of them are already big. Well, at least big when it comes to having a lot of followers and a lot of watching and looking and a lot of words written down on their films. And some of them are mates and some of them are not mates, you know. But at the end of the day, it might work out, it might not work out. And knowing me, I'm going to be one of those that doesn't work out for. Before you end this film, you might be like, "Oh well, Jordan. Well, how did your most watched films get big? I don't know. Don't ask me, 'cause I don't have the answer for you." For whatever grounds, those films just got big when the other ones did not, which I don't understand why. You know. So if you like this film, follow me over here at Jordan Mulan Long. Or watch the last film I made over here. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film. Bye. Sorry about me clearing my throat all those times in my film.